So, the final stadium's travel trip in May is a visit to the Menderhose Jungle, home of the Castleford Tigers, on a very interesting Thursday night. This time it sees stadium travels feature for the second time in 5 days. This one's for an away trip to Castleford. We never won there, so let's hope this one's better than the last two. So, bit of a short trip and we're up here in Castleford. The stadium travels versus the Menderhose Jungle. It is a unique stadium here at the Menderhose Jungle because they have the training pitch right next door to it. Obviously, in terms of rating, this one I think I gave about 7 or 8 last year because it's an old stadium, but more news in the stadium. So, we are finally in the Menderhose Jungle. A stadium travels visits Castleford. Thursday night, weather's pretty decent at the moment, to be honest. Obviously, Castleford will not be getting 50 out of 50 tonight, like Newcastle did last week, because obviously there's a bit of a difference between these two stadiums, isn't there? Obviously, the same 5-pronged rating system will continue. Atmosphere, I expect to be pretty high. Programmes, I expect to be high. At the moment, concessions and facilities, about a 7 each, possibly a 7 or 8 for them at the moment. So, Wigan versus Castleford, and it's Super League round 16. The sun's coming out even more. And in terms of the programme, this one is the Black and Amber edition. Obviously, with every other Super League club, it's £3, so we'll have a bit of a read of that later, but it's going to get the automatic 10. But seeing as we are currently filming at the moment, in terms of the entertainment purposes in the middle of the field, as you get in most Super League grounds, you do have the cheerleaders, the Castleford Tigers. I'm not sure what the name is. I think it's the Claws. I'll have to check that later on anyway. So we're not long from the kick-off here at Menderhose Jungle, and it's just this 6th time. 200 game as a season ticket holder, which isn't bad in 5.5 years. 187th Wigan game of that. 11th versus Castleford, 6 wins for the Feats. Currently on a 2-game winning streak, obviously we're playing the last 2 at home. Sadly, no games have been successful here. 2 visits, 2 losses. 43rd away game overall, which in 2.5 years isn't too bad. 103rd regular Super League game, obviously that excludes Magic Weekend. And even though we're only in May, it's my 28th Rugby League game of the season. Long way from beating the 57 from last year though. Kick off just after. So, out come the teams. Wigan in the away shirt of blue and white. Obviously a great atmosphere in Wigan End. But then if that's a great atmosphere, what's going to happen in a couple of seconds when Castleford come out? See, there's the difference. One thing Castleford definitely does have in its favour is it does have a very good atmosphere. So I'd say full marks in that respect anyway. So, half-time here at Castleford, and for the 2nd week in a row, it's good to be a Wigan fan at half-time, unlike the previous 4 or 5 weeks where it was absolutely disgraceful. Half-time at the Menderhose Jungle, Castleford Tigers 12, Wigan 14. So, final 30 seconds, and I've started the video early because this will be historic. This will certainly be historic for many reasons, of which I'll go into in about, I don't know, about 10 seconds. Just over 10 seconds, this will do. 4, 3, 2, 1.
It was 2 millisecond delay that.
Hey! Here we go, nice piece of history. My first win at Castleford. Full time at the Menderhose Jungle. Castleford 26, I think. Wigan, yes, Castleford 26, Wigan 33. 3 visits, 1 victory now. So definitely that's 1 record gone. Brilliant stadium travels overall. Ratings are when the video goes up. In terms of ratings for this week's stadium travels, it was a bit of a tough one. I mean, the entertainment, atmosphere and programme was automatically going to be a 10 anyway. But given how closely knit the ratings have been this season, Castleford sadly had to get a 6 out of 10 for the facilities. Probably one of the main reasons why they're looking to move into a new stadium. It is a very ageing stadium, it's very easy to tell that. Concessions gets the basic standard really at the 7 out of 10. Decent quality, prices for some people that were a bit high. So it ranks 43 out of 50. Now the reason it's on top of that is it's the first club to reach 43 with 3 10s of course. Next time Stadium Travel should be meeting South, basically making a trip to Salford, sorry, on Friday night.